happy and you're looking for the finer things in life, and you're singing, it's always good on, what's that song? Always look on the bright side of life. All right? The Most High ain't dealing with guys like you.
Right, yeah.
See, I know why you don't go out there in the cold, because being out there in the cold makes you mad, man.
That's right, man.
You know, cold smack you. Even Richard Pryor said that, man.
Yeah.
Cold smacking you all in the face. You want to kick somebody in the ass. You know, you mad as hell. So you're trying to keep that level of happiness. You're loving happiness.
Yep.
And well, if you got a theme song, his theme song would be, this nigga's theme song would be loving happiness.
Yeah, Al Green.
It says,
Because there's something too, women, that's what women say. Like, you notice that if you're dealing with a woman, right, and us being the guys we pissed off all the time. And sometimes we be dealing with some of these women out here, and the woman, why are you so angry? You gotta be happy.
Yep. Hey, when I first came in the truth, I had this one lovely, and she used to always, hey brother, I be walking down the street, man, all mad and shit. Cause when you first in the truth, you really mad. Then you calm down, but then you get mad again. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, but I used to always be mad. She used to always say, "You're always mad. You're always angry."
Yeah.
I said, well, what the hell am I supposed to be?
Yeah.
You know?
Because women are stupid. Y'all dildo heads. And I'm probably.
Well, I do have the second emotion. You are dildo heads. And all you guys out there, that whole adultery situation would have never happened if you would have listened to the elders of GMS, man.
That's right.
Didn't we tell you clowns, don't be teaching young women that they're Israelites, man? Just that's not. Hey, the scripture said, "Let not your left hand know what your right hand is doing," man.
Yep.
All she should know is your name is Bob Johnson. That's it. You ain't no Hebrew Israelite.
Yep.
You know? Hey, you don't be telling crackers on your job you a Hebrew Israelite. You tell a crack on your job the white man's the devil, man. You get a damn woman, you deal with her, you treat her according to the law, but you don't let her know nothing, man. Because what the hell is she going to do? Go out and hold posts with you?
Yep. Yep.
She ain't suffering with you, man.
Oh, man.
A woman is just a piece of pussy at the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, a woman is just that's why you get with a woman, to get a piece of box, man.
That's right. That's the only reason.
Not to pray with her. Okay, sister, put your head. Okay, let's pray
that's
together.
Right, man. That's the spirit.
This is
I must say this, brother. That's the spirit of the Lord. But Elder Tahar just said. Now, what he just said, Elder Tahar told me that many years ago. That was maybe 17, 18 years ago. Me and Elder Tahar was sitting in a car, and he told me this same thing he's telling you brothers now. And I myself, when I was out west among some of you brothers, I told y'all the same thing. Y'all better listen, man, to that shit. That's why that adultery situation happened. And I told all you brothers. I told the brothers out in Texas. I told you brothers in Chicago. I said, look, man, don't be teaching these women everything Elder Tahar said, because I learned that from him. You deal with these women, don't let them know you know Israelite. Just tell them your name is Joe Blow. You a regular Negro. You just a regular guy. You know what I mean? They ask you, what's your religious? I don't have no religious beliefs. I'm an atheist. Tell them that if you want to.
Tell them anything, man.
Yeah.
Tell them you a Scientologist, man. You know?
Yeah, women, they love mystery.
And don't tell them a damn thing, man.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a movie that you told me about with John Saxton. He had married he had this, I don't know if you told me. I'm pretty sure you told me that he was with this woman. He played like a Mexican. John Saxon. He played a Mexican. And then he said, you remember how the scene went? And the woman asked.
Let me see if I can get into. He said, I take you on nights when it's cold and there's nothing to do, not to hear you talk.
Oh, he had the right spirit, man. And by the way, John Saxon from Enter the Dragon, he's an Israelite. Okay, he's an Italian from Brooklyn. Okay, he ain't no white boy.
That's right.
Okay, now make a video about that.
Oh yeah.
That was a Clint Eastwood movie. Clint Eastwood starred in it. If we find the information, we'll put it up for you, brothers.
I believe I know which one. It wasn't Two Mules for Sister Sarah, was it?
No.
That wasn't John Saxon in that one?
No.
Okay.
All right. This is St. John chapter 12, verse 25. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal.
That's cut to the heart, man. And you see, that's why them guys don't like us. And that goes hand in hand with the Lord. The scribes and the Pharisees not liking the Lord, because the Lord was straightforward with him, man. He didn't mince words. You know, he didn't bite his tongue. He was straightforward. Are we finished with that in Malachi? No.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I got the information.
Go ahead.
The movie is Joe Kidd. Yeah, the movie is Joe Kidd.
I remember that movie.
Yeah, Joe Kidd with John Saxon and Clint Eastwood. And Robert Duvall is in it too.
This is back in Micah chapter 3 verse 6. Therefore night shall be unto you that you shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you that you shall not divine. And the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded. Yea, they shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer of the Most High. But truly I am full of power by the Spirit of the Lord, and of judgment, and of might, to declare unto Jacob his transgression, and to Israel his sin. Hear this, I pray you, ye heads of the house of Jacob, and princes of the house of Israel, that abhor judgment and pervert all equity. They build up Zion with blood, and Jerusalem with iniquity. The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire.
You know who hired them? The Illuminati hired them, paid them off to teach Israel, but to water it down, to sugarcoat it.
And the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? None evil can come upon us.
That's what those guys are saying. Now, you compare us, GMS, to these other camps, and you go into the scriptures and see which ones keep with the scriptures and see which ones don't keep with the scriptures. And that's how you realize in your mind that some of them guys ain't men of the Lord. Okay?
It says, therefore shall Zion for your sake be plowed as a field, and Jerusalem shall become heaps, and the mountains of the houses of the house as the high places of the forest.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the book of Isaiah 30, beginning at 9. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, another word for seers or prophet, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. And a good example of that is that Queen of the Two-Thirds, the guy from 14th Street. That's what he's doing. He's speaking smooth things, you know, and he's prophesying deceits. And that's just what the Lord is speaking through, saying through Isaiah the prophet, you know. So you got these guys out there, like the Queen of the Two-Thirds, the guy on 14th Street. What is he doing? He's prophesying deceits.
Oh, and the scriptures also say, Paul said, I have fought the good fight, I have done the work of the Lord. And he said, I am confident in the hope that I might be saved, right? Even Paul said that after all the works he did, he said that he has a hope that he would be saved. You made a statement, I know the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with me. Yeah, which Lord though?
Yeah, the Spirit of the Lord, he was right on that. He was right on one thing. The Spirit of the Lord was dealing with him. The Spirit of the Lord of the Flies is dealing with him. All right, go ahead.
All right, this is Isaiah 42 and 22. It says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith restore. Showing you that America, like we were saying earlier, is a big concentration camp. Israel wasn't brought here to make it. Israel wasn't brought here to live good or to seek after the finer things in life. Israel was brought here to catch hell. And if you're after the so-called pursuit of happiness, then the Most High is going to destroy you. Yep. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, like that movie with Will Smith, The Pursuit of Happiness.
Last night.
Which is a damn good movie, by the way, but that's not what we fucking here for, you asshole.
Just because you're pursuing happiness doesn't mean you're going to get it. That's the deception is in the wording. How the so-called white man worded it. The pursuit of happiness doesn't mean you're going to get it.
This is Isaiah chapter 51.
That wasn't even in the original Constitution. It was life, liberty, and property. and they changed property because the only ones that could have property were rich white men. So they changed it to the pursuit of happiness. See how this devil does? Hey, going back to the Whiskey Rebellion, man. Yep. Ain't never been. Man, I should call the History Channel and say, why don't you do a thing on the Whiskey Rebellion? See, they would never do that. They would never do that. They would never do that because you don't want to make George Washington look like a bad guy. Yep. You know, just like you don't want to